Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and I hope you're having a pretty good start of your weekend. So yeah, we already covered that article. Both Microsoft and Xbox are having a bit of a well, oops, oopsie, could you call it? Nah, it could be kind of like yeah, we are straight up collapsing, and we need to cut off a lot of the bloat. So that's what they were saying among those articles that yeah they're going to do a big hit of layoffs. So with reading this article, man, so let's see what we find because when I saw someone Pirate Nation sharing this one, yeah, he was the one. Turn 10. Oh, so here is report Xbox layoffs could be devastating. Whole studios may close and Turn 10 expecting cuts. So Turn 10, they're the ones that did Forza Motorsport, and I'm really fucking pissed about them for how they fuck up the franchise for more than over a decade after the start of Xbox One. Or should I say, even when they ended up with Forza Motorsport 4, because even that was like big Forza Motorsport, the microtransactions and the dog shit DLC practices, yeah, they were already there. But well, I'm jumping to that. I'm going to rant about that studio, but let's read this one. So, new reports indicate that Microsoft's planned layoffs of its Xbox game divisions may drastically affect its teams and entire development studios may close. Good. So, as Amazon associate, Microsoft, excuse me, I fucking not pop it up here and start to really touch it. So, TLDR, Microsoft plans significant round of layoffs in its Xbox divisions, potentially affecting 1,000 and 2,000 employees and leading studios to closures. Despite heavy investment in AI-driven game development, this cost may permanently reshape both game studios and its global teams. And I don't think it's going to be for the best, but well, time can prove me wrong. Let's read this. So, Microsoft's next wave of layoffs permanently altered the Xbox businesses with studios closures, and reports indicate a potentially over 1,000 employees could be let go. So, reports say that Microsoft plans to hold a third round of layoffs is in the Xbox division, and these cuts have been described as substantial and significant. While Microsoft hasn't confirmed the layoffs, the night games industry is anxiously buzzing behind the scenes as developers share rumors of impending demise. Well, that demise, is because they keep pushing like that fucking fabled debut, the perfect dark debut, which has seen the manga for female characters and uglification of faces. Even if they chose a woman that is like moderately pretty, they still uglify her face. So don't forget that. So 3D Realms co-founder George Browser heard that entire video game studios may shut down by the new Xbox layoffs. So everything that is not working. Following the merger with Activision, so yeah, the merger didn't work. They fuck off for all the money they spent. So Bobby Kotick got the last laugh there. So Microsoft now has three major partner groups that oversee dozens of development studios and teams across the globe. Xbox Game Studios, ZeniMax Bethesda, and Activision Blizzard King. So from these squads, people at virtually every studio are anxious and worried, he said on Twitter, following up with a potential count flow of many people could be affected. Expectations are between 1,000 and 2,000 people. So Video Game Chronicle boss Andy Robinson has also heard rumblings about the layoffs. There's certainly a lot of negative chatter coming out of the UK Xbox studios today. Ah, another one from the UK is shutting down, huh? The Berstan Warren says that Warsaw developer Tour 10 Studio is expecting to be hit. And honestly, I don't have any sort of sympathy for this studio anymore. Look, I know I ranted about the DEI of Microsoft. That's undeniable. But wow, Tour 10 Studio, I have a very love-hate, well, at this point more than hate relationship with them because I started playing Forza in the original Xbox. I really enjoy how they made progression and improvements, evolvement of the franchise itself. It already peaked at Forza Motorsport 4, but they were starting doing shitty practices like microtransactions, like free-to-play levels of progression, and the DLC practices because this is the only company that even the normies catch on when Forza Horizon 5. Hell, even normies realize about that shit years, way years later, that they not only did sell Season Pass, they also sell like a quote unquote VIP pass. Oh yeah, exclusive content just to note that you are or members don't want to be labeled as VIP. Motherfucker, you lock down car enthusiasts that played your game over the last fucking decade, or more than 2 decades at this point. Yeah, because starting in 2004, they are telling them to go fuck themselves. Yeah, yo, you are a real supporter. You are going to enjoy this DLC with cars that they really wanted to enjoy. That's one thing. In Forza Motorsport also they did. Oh yeah, this season pass it ended, but we are going to release individual DLC package that is going to cost more than the VIP pass, the season pass. Oh, they are going to be separately. So and also we are not putting this on offer. Oh well, we are going to delete this shit. Fucking pieces of shit, man. But still, they were delivering. Forza Horizon was one of the spin-offs that they themselves helped to produce with Playground Studios, the same one that is developing the Fable debut that we have been laughing on social media for quite a while. Then you see Forza Motorsport 5, same dogshit progression, even worse than 4, on rewards that are free to play, microtransactions, and DLC for cars that, yeah, even that shit turned way worse because they were given less cars, and for each DLC that they released, there was only one interesting car. Then they did the same shit with Forza Motorsport 6, and they went EA levels of grid because the progression of that game, every time you level up, it was a gacha system. So, oh, a gacha reward. You could say, oh, I could potentially get this if I hit the button correctly. Oh no, I hit it. Yeah, I can't screw. Microtransactions, booster packs, for get to level up faster. So they were already doing the EA approach when it comes to monetizations. And then Forza Motorsport 7, they they did all of that. They even you could say, oh, but the graphics, the sound of the engines, they fucked up those. They fucked up the DLC. They also got the reason why Forza Motorsport 7 was a big of a shit show. It received so much backlash is because they changed that same VIP DLC that I was mentioning that has been there since Forza Motorsport 3. Sadly, they did oh yeah, these cars and this permanent boost. They changed that for a consumable, and just like, oh, so the booster for permanent probation is a consumable. Yeah, you start to get why really I'm in a hate situation with this company. And oh man, they all of that shit and the progression that even I mentioned it, Forza Motorsport 6 was worse. They did even way worse. You can improve yourself with that one. So what basically they did is everything locked down between random speed boosters or reward boosters, so it's pay to earn. You win some races, you receive so little money, and that little amount of money, oh well, you have to if you want to get more rewards, well you have to buy those boosters, pay to earn, and that was designed to be bought by with microtransactions. And then, years later, 2017 to why it was 2013, if I'm not mixing. No, it was 2004. Yeah, one of the twin. when we finally have seen the reboot of Forza Motorsport. They did the same fucking shit as Gran Turismo 7, turning into fucking live service. And so little amount of content and tons of bugs. That there is one video of a YouTuber that, yeah, if I find it out later, I'm going to leave that in the description below of this video, just to show you how they fuck up. So yeah, these ones, along with a lot of studios that they have been doing just so much bullshit and dog shit at the same time, they don't deserve sympathy and don't deserve money anymore. So yeah, Microsoft, I have to say, yeah, they should just lay off every single one of those employees and shut down all of those studios. I don't care anymore if they shut down Forza as a franchise for good. They already destroyed it themselves. So there is that. So even among this article, yeah, this is like the scheme of all the layoffs. Well, no, not excuse me, not the layoffs, but all the gaming studios they have. Which even Obsidian, we have seen how this one tournament work, how the coalition games fuck up. I already ranted at Tour 10. We already ranted about Halo Studios, well, previously 343. We have ranted already about Bethesda. Call of Duty, yeah, we already said that much, and Blizzard, other YouTubers already filled you in with that. So there is nothing more from them. So yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath for them. And honestly, they rightfully deserve this shit. They fuck up so much. Now is the turn to get caught off. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and please take care.